Alright, we got Mong versus Hiya first. Sick TVT skills. Actually, I know Hiya's good at TVT. Mong's a TVZ specialist, right? Oh, we're starting! Shit! Go to the main screen! Hiya fighting! Actually, I don't know who I'm cheering for. Hold on, let me just check who I look betted. I look bet Mong and Sak. Okay, no, fuck you, Hiya! Mong fighting! Alright, we're good now. I know who I'm cheering for. Okay, so starting at the top right as the yellow Terran. I don't know who he is because Sonic used allied colors. Even though Mong wrote his ID in English, I still don't know which Terran he is. Alright, I'll just wait for somebody to post it in the live report thread. You guys should all go check out the live report thread, by the way. It's pretty awesome. Look, check it out. Check it out. Ready? Oh, live report thread! I'm sorry, I covered Mong's face there for a bit. I don't know if anyone's here like just to ogle Mong. There's any Mong fangirls in the crowd? I just totally ruined that for you. Anyway, so presumably that means Mong is in fact yellow, and then Hiya's red. I'm just gonna assume that for now, unless somebody indicates otherwise. All right, boom.
사실 그 전략의 준비를 굉장히 많이 했다라고 들었거든요. 경기 시작 전에 물어보니까. 사실 이런 같은 종족 싸움에서의 전략이라는 게 중요한 거 아니겠습니까?
Red. Shit, Hyde says it's the opposite. Oh well. Alright. I got it backwards. See, I should have just waited for somebody to say it in the chat. One of the handy dandy staff peeps. So I believe the map is Fighting Spirit. It is going to be... Yeah, it's Fighting Spirit. If you don't know the format, it is Sonic's special version of the MST Double Elim group thingy, where the first two matches are best of one, and then the winners, losers, and final match are all best of three. So like a bit of a compromise there, which is pretty cool. It's pretty cool. We're actually considering using that for TLS2. I don't think we've actually decided exactly what we want, but yeah, since players like best of three, can do that. Okay, cool. So looks like scouting going out for who is this? Mong? Mong is red? Oh, maybe I should put them the other way since Sonic has it that way on his overlay. That can be confusing because you can see like the T11 poking out on the side. I'm actually using my my Gambit's Cup overlay thing because, as I said, I kind of just started up the stream like 10 minutes before I went live, so didn't have time to check anything. Anyway, it looks like Mong actually being quite careful here, scouting the middle of the map for any proxy racks, and then going to the bottom left. I mean, Hiya actually does kind of do that kind of crazy stuff in matches like this. I mean, in his in the last SSL, in like the final game of best of 3 or best of 5 or something, didn't he BBS movie? And then like completely fail because it was electric circuit and he sent his SCVs around the back. Oh man, that was so sad. I think it was a best of 5 actually. It was like game 5, everything to play for, and he just completely mucks it up. Okay, so both players are gonna scout each other last year. Not a huge deal in the TVT. You don't actually, I don't think you particularly care about getting that SCV in super early. Yeah, I'm getting confirmed that it was in fact Sonic Ranking Tournament 12 semi-final. There we go. Good old KJWCJ in the chat to let me know what's up. See, a lot of times when I say smart things, I don't actually know it. I'm just like copying someone from the chat. That's why I like having really high-level players in my chat, like Draw or Bakryu. So they can say things, I can just pretend I thought about it. Yeah, it's good times. Anyway, both players going for the fast CC. No craziness coming out so far. It's been a while actually since I casted from a VOD. Obviously I did Pro League like in its entirety for a couple of seasons just from or sorry, not from a VOD but from a stream, since this is of course live. But yeah, I casted Pro League from a stream and I got used to that. And then I switched back to casting from replays for TLS and for Gambit's Cup. So now I'm like used to having mouse control. I don't have it. It's freaking me out here, man. I'm like, I want to click things. It's bad. It's bad. I'm in clicking withdrawal here. I should just like unplug my mouse and just start spam clicking. Pretend I'm actually obsing or something. That'd be good. Anyway, gonna do a good old scouting barracks, because of course, you're not gonna make Marines, so might as well. And looks like Armory. An Academy from Hiya. No Academy just yet from Mong. He's actually got a second factory a little bit faster, so of course that's slightly riskier if Hiya was going for some kind of fast cloaked wraith action. I mean, given that he's got 2 siege tanks out, it's not very likely. Although you can see he's actually hiding that second siege tank. Oh, he's just gonna move it down now. I don't know if he actually wanted to hide that or just had the rally point there or something. But that would have been interesting because showing those 2 tanks immediately basically means it's almost certainly not, you know, quick cloak wraiths coming out, which makes what Mong is doing perfectly safe. Anyway, it's a small difference. It shouldn't matter too much, especially if, you know, Mong doesn't go crazy and go for some kind of attack. It's gonna have like a 1 unit advantage or something. Maybe a couple of units. This factory was done quite a bit faster, but it doesn't really matter. Interestingly, the comp stats aren't starting. Okay, now they're starting. I was gonna say the academy's finished. Probably want to get those up ASAPly. Even if there's no cloak wraiths coming, you just get a scan off, see what's going on in your opponent's base. And actually, looks like I was mistaken. Mong is just gonna go crazy with his first 4 units here, 2 vultures and 2 tanks. Hiya already has 3 tanks out, but it looks like some mines are gonna be laid. And he doesn't necessarily have to attack into the natural. He can just set up the position out here. Of course, getting those nice siege positions early on is very, very important in TVT. It's so much easier to just like move out and grab the position first, rather than having to break it later. You can be so much more obviously with those tank lines and mines, you're so much more cost efficient on the defensive rather than on the attack. So we're just gonna poke out here. Most certainly not going to be able to attack into the natural, especially since he used all his mines already. Like if he was going to go for an attack, well, he's going for it. I don't think this is going to work though. The SCVs are going to be pulled. He's going to be a little bit careful not to mine bomb his own SCVs, but yeah, I'm not convinced that was really a good idea. Now the tanks are going to move out and reclaim their position. I mean, he got a few kills here. He forced the SCVs off the line for like, 5 seconds. Don't really know if that was worth it. Probably better just to set up a good tank line. I mean, he's still got this position right here, but it's not nearly as strong as it was before. And his barracks is actually going to burn down, I think. I don't think an SCV can get over there fast enough. Well, it's going to be close, actually. It's going to be quite close. It might burn down, though. It's going to be a little bit annoying. But see, the thing is, I think if he hadn't used all his mines, that might have been a better idea. It just seems inconsistent to lay all your mines first, like outside the natural, and then go for an attack when you don't have any mines left. I mean, he had like a couple of mines left that he laid, but not very many, and not very many vultures in total anyway. So seems a bit inconsistent there. I mean, I think Mong's plan was to just set up this position, and then he kind of was like, well, maybe I can just win the game here, and you know, I just want to go for it and try it, and didn't quite work out. Hiya actually poking out here, using some scans to try and get the extra range for his tanks, but oh man, this is not working out well for him at all. Looks like, well, it's a fairly even exchange, but still 2 tanks left over for Mong there for the contain, so doesn't look like Hiya's going to be able to break out. Although, once again, using that scan, and does pick off another tank, very, very nice, but good reaction time from Mong as well to scan immediately there. Man, I keep getting these names mixed up. I have to keep like glancing at my own overlay to figure out who's who. But crucially, we do already have a 3rd base here going up for Mong, and that's exactly what you want. You know, grab this early position. You know, he had the slight unit advantage with that faster second factory, and ooh, nice snipe there with the vultures. So he uses it to grab this early position, and then he immediately goes for expansion behind. So he's just going to be a little bit careful. So there's 2 things he's got to worry about now. Potential dropship action, but I think because he scanned the base already, he saw like the 5 facts. It's possible that he's not actually worried about that because he knows there's no starport yet. And then the other thing that he needs to be concerned about is that vultures can still run around the 3 o'clock base. As you can see, they're doing just now as I say that. Because even though he's got that wide ramp thingy, not ramp, but bridge locked down, a bunch of speed vultures could easily run around the side and go into all sorts of nasty harassment shenanigans. Mong actually pushing in a little bit here. I'm not sure this is the best idea. I don't know why he feels he needs to be so aggressive when he's already getting a 3rd base, and Hiya isn't. I mean, you know, if he just defends, he'll be fine. He's got to target down these mines. Good targeting of those spider mines. I thought those were just going to blow up all his tanks, but look at this. losing all of his units, losing that contain. He does not want to lose this contain. I'm a little bit surprised that Hiya isn't moving out. It looks like he is in fact going to move out now. He wants to break it now when there's only one tank sieged up there. There are a few mines left. Looks like no, he's decided not to move out. I'm a little bit surprised there. I guess he didn't actually quite have enough. Possibly even didn't have any energy for scan or something, because of course both players have been using a lot of their comsat energy just to do these fancy little tank exchanges. But yeah, I don't see why Mong needs to attack at all. He just needs to keep this contain and just, you know, have the macro advantage. He's mining off 3 bases right now against 2. He's absolutely fine. Just keep the contain, defend against the counter vulture harass. This is exactly what I'm talking about, and he'll be good. Unfortunately, it looks like the 12 o'clock is completely undefended. He didn't even wall off that narrow ramp, so he's gonna have to pull his SCVs. Although it looks like the vulture's actually not gonna go over there. Just gonna lay some mines in the reinforcement path. That's a cute little move to maybe grab a few free tank kills if Mong is rallying across the map, you know, to reinforce the contain. But yeah, it looks like a nice move there by Mong to just clear those out. Although here we go, here's the breakout. Vulture's coming in from the back, Siege tank's coming in from the front. There's not enough tanks here for Mong to hold this, and yeah, oh, these mines could be good. Oh, the mines could be good. Oh, the mines are not good. Well, they're okay. I think one of them went off and damaged a few things, but now the contain is kind of broken. He's setting up a tank line a little bit further back. Again, you know, he just kind of wants to keep, you know, stem the tide of yellow units pouring out and just you know, hang on to that 12 o'clock base, of course, because it is a little bit vulnerable here. He did expand towards his opponent, so you know, if he gets pushed too far back here, Hiya could actually start pushing up towards the 12 and just start sieging that down, which would be incredibly annoying. Although, of course, because there is a high ground position there, it is pretty good defensively, but still, don't really want to lose this position here. Of course, TVT is all about map positioning and establishing big tank lines. Well, mostly about that. Looks like some more mine clearing going on. Man, both these players really on the ball with just laying mines, and particularly Mong really on the ball about clearing them. It's just so easy, if you're not paying attention, to just have like a couple of tanks running around the map and just get blown up by spider mines for free. And that's exactly what Hiya wants, obviously, but Mong just really being on the ball about clearing those with scans. Anyway, another bit of an engagement here in the middle of the map. Looks like gonna be kind of an even exchange on both sides. Nothing too severe, and looks like the first dropship is now out for Mong. In fact, I thought Hiya might be going for that faster, considering, you know, he was the one who was contained. It's, you know, might try some kind of counter drops, counter attacks, but instead, Mong has actually gone for the first dropship and has also gotten the bottom left expansion as well. And there we go, vulture drop in the back of the natural. Is he going to drop it? He's maybe going to drop a couple there and drop a couple in the main. No, he's just going to drop one in the natural just to be a little bit annoying, and the other 3 going to go into the main base. No reaction, it seems, from Hiya. Okay, he's pulling one of his vultures back, but yeah, gonna lose a few SCVs here. I don't think it matters too much, although his saturation, now that I look at it, I mean, it's good, but, you know, if he loses 5-6 SCVs, he won't actually be fully saturated, I don't think, so it's a little bit curious. Still no signs of a third command center yet. Is that one building in his base? Okay, no, that is one in his base. He's gonna float that out. Looks like one vulture gonna do some counter harass at the 12 o'clock and easily get taken down by these vultures of Mong. Man, Mong really being a baller in this game. Did I pick Mong in my look a bit? I can't remember now. Who did I say was gonna win? I think I picked Mong, right? I think I picked Mong and Sock. I think so. Alright, just gonna go with that. Anyway. Oh, no, I remember. Yeah, that's right. I think I went Mong and Sock because in the preview that KJWCJ wrote for this group, he picked Sock and Hiya to get out. But like every prediction he's written so far, he's gotten at least one player wrong. So I was like, okay, I'll pick Sock. And then I was going to pick Hiya, but I was like, well, KJWCJ picked Hiya, and he's usually wrong, so I'm gonna pick Mong instead. So I went for the long shot there. By the way, he's totally listening. I'm so sorry, dude. But you know it's true. Anyways. Oh man, this attack is going to be brutal. There's nothing in position. Although he's going to siege up before actually moving up here, so he's going to allow Hiya to get his tanks in position. I think he could have just walked up the ramp and sieged on the high ground, but instead playing it safe. I'm completely fine with that, to be honest, because he's already got that, you know, semi-hidden 4th base at the bottom left. So he doesn't actually need to break this. Once again, he's in a position where he's a base ahead. So he can be aggressive if he wants, but it's better not to be overly aggressive and just sacrifice your position. Anyway, moving in with a lot of siege tanks here, going for a huge attack on this tank line, going with some siege up, some unsiege to draw some fire, and look at this, Hiya knows he is in big trouble here. An overwhelming wave of tanks just marching through his own tank line. And this is looking really, really bad. I think this is probably going to be lights out for Hiya here. Even if Mong can't break through, he's going to set up a really brutal contain right outside Hiya's base, no space to maneuver whatsoever, and then once again expanding to the bottom left natural, getting a 5th base already, getting a 2nd starport as well. Mong is just completely on top of this game. But of course it's a TBT, which means this game probably won't end for like another hour. It's good times. Alright, so tank's poking out. Oh, this could be it. This could be the final blow. Finish him. Yeah, take him out. Take him out. Oh, nice mine. Anyway, alright, that's basically it. No siege tanks left for Hiya. A bunch of siege tanks left for Mong. He can just unsiege. He can just unsiege and just A move into victory, I'm pretty sure. We'll take a few casualties, but it doesn't really matter. And that is going to be it. Hiya making a Wraith in the fights. He's pulled the SCVs! He's pulled the SC. Nah, it's not going to do anything. Yeah. GG! Mong taking it down. It's a little bit grumpy. Like, what a chobo. Alright. Man, Mong's in super serious mode today. Nice. Alright, good. I'm 1 for 1 against KJWCJ. So that's a good start. Good start. Good start. Oh wait, is this when I go back to like the hold on, wait. What screen is it? This screen? I don't know. I don't have anything good to say. Let's go back here.